What is up, fellow vapors? Welcome back to the Man Cave and Man Cave Vapes. Bit cold outside there today, guys. It's about -8 here in New York. Wind chills right around like -25, something like that. Great day to be in here, shooting a video. Welcome to the segment I'm going to call Chilling at the Man Cave. You can sit here with me, sit down, relax, have a vape, have some coffee. No beer, folks, not today. Not right now. It's 12 o'clock in the afternoon. So it's coffee. Right off the get-go, guys, this is the new segment. It's going to be an open comment section down below. Ask me any questions that you like. You're going to see in my videos my honest opinions, and they're going to be raw, real videos. I'm not going to go through and edit the living crap out of my videos, guys. If I mess up, you get a laugh out of it, cool. I'm going to add a little comedy in there every once in a while. I'm just going to be me, guys. I don't want you to come here and feel like you're at a seminar or some type of infomercial, something like that. I'm just going to keep my channel raw, real, right off the cuff. So there's going to be mess ups, there's going to be screw ups, and we're just going to go with it. Because I want you guys to feel like you're getting my real opinion, that I didn't go back and edit this out or edit that out to make everything right. You may disagree with my opinion. You may agree with my opinion. It is what it is. Opinions, everybody's got. So right out the get-go, guys, what I'm going to touch on in this whole spiel here is just vape talk. So it's, just sit down, chill, relax, ask questions later, whatever, we'll be here. So, before I was a little misinformed on some information. Now I got it the correct way. I'm probably going to mispronounce this, but Blue has been bought by a tobacco company. They're second or third in the market, below Philip Morris, Lorillard Tobacco Industries. They bought Blue, not this year, obviously, because it just passed New Year's, but later in last year, sometime in 2013, they bought the e-cigarette company Blue, which is why you see them at your 7-Elevens or the disposable kits, or even selling like your basic starter kits and stuff at the store now. They purchased that for a whopping $135 million. That's quite a chunk of change. But good news for us fellow vapors. That also means that they're not going to be outlawed / banned completely. The tobacco companies have been trying to tax these things like tobacco and up the price on them to try to get their hand in the pot of gold, so to say. Well, obviously they failed. And what's the next best thing? Well, if you can't beat them, join them. So they just went out and bought the company. Said, well, this is how we're going to make our money. In my opinion, the prices of cigarettes here in New York State, with the 3-4 different taxes they put on them to make them $10 a pack, was never intended to help anybody quit smoking. If that was the case, they wouldn't have a problem with these e-cigs. The thing is, they knew all the people out there who are addicted to cigarettes, whether they're $5 a pack, $10 a pack, $20 a pack, they know damn well that smokers are going to pay that just to get their fix of nicotine and keep their habit going. They're not just going to quit because it costs more, but they are going to complain that it costs more. So Philip Morris, on the other hand, later sometime coming up this year, they're getting ready to introduce their own line of electronic cigarettes. What are they going to be? I have no idea. Can just guess that they're probably going to be your basic run-of-the-mill, pre-filled, automatic cardos, probably look like cigarettes, maybe even come in the Marlboro pack or the Newport pack. Something like that is what my guess is at what they're going to do. So, like I said, it's good news for us because they're not going to be completely banned or outlawed if all the tobacco companies are going to jump in the thing here and get on the bandwagon of electronic cigarettes. I think it's great. I don't think their products are going to be awesome, but I don't know. They're going to come out with something and they're going to go with it, and hopefully it works for them, and hopefully maybe someday the tobacco will just go right off the market and we'll just keep on vaping away. On the same note, there is an organization called CASA. It's CASAA. And what that stands for is Consumer Advocates for Smoke-Free Alternative Association. These guys are awesome. I'm going to put a link in the description down here to the site. It's casaa.org. They are the company in the background that is doing all the studies to prove how that vaping poses a minimal health risk and how much safer than cigarettes it actually is. They've gotten a lot of studies done. Their page is very informative. You can look it up there. You can also, they're also on the side of the page, actually be on this side of the page, I think. They have lists of news, bans, petitions, stuff like that you can sign to help, you know, save the vaping community and where we can keep this thing going and hopefully keep it cheap the way it is right now and keep ourselves off of cigarettes and provide ourselves with a safer alternative to smoking. Now, there's been a lot of questions on the safety of electronic cigarettes and if it's healthier than smoking. Yes, it's healthier than smoking. Is it completely healthy? We don't know. But I'm going to tell you, in my opinion, it's 100 times safer than smoking a cigarette. With an electronic cigarette, you're getting 4 things. You got your propylene glycol, which is also known as PG. You have your VG, which is your vegetable glycerin. You have your flavorings, and you have your nicotine. That's it. No carbon monoxide, no tar, no cancer-causing ingredients, no toxins. So right there, I mean, just on that short run, that can prove to you right there that it's safer than cigarettes by a long shot. The PG has not been approved by the FDA for inhalation purposes. PG is a binder found in many ingredients such as toothpaste. I believe it's in peanut butter. It's in a lot of things that we ingest. So we ingest this on a daily basis. Just has not been approved for inhalation. Have they been deemed dangerous? No. Have they been deemed completely safe? No. The whole thing is, though, guys, it's safer than smoking a cigarette, and that's the bottom line. That's why we do it. It's safer than a cigarette. We still get our nicotine. We're not smoking. We don't smell like cigarettes. We don't smell bad anymore. And with the fruitier vapes and the nice aromas that you leave in the house or wherever you use them, I've got nothing but compliments on this. I never once got a compliment on smelling like smoke or like a cigarette, or I walked by and took a drag and someone said, "Wow, thanks, that smells great. Why don't you use that some more near me?" I don't think that would ever happen, but that is the response that I get using my electronic cigarette. I vape a lot of the fruity stuff, and people say, "Wow, that smells really good. It smells better than some candles." You're going to get that about cigarettes? I don't think so. Now, also wasn't saying that, guys. They are not going to ban these completely, but they are going to be banning establishments. New York City's got quite a few bans going on there right now. You cannot use electronic cigarettes anywhere you can't smoke. So you can't use them in bars. You can't use them in parks with fences, which is completely insane to me. Outdoors, in the park, I understand the cigarette part because it's tobacco, there's cigarette butts, there's litter, there's possibilities of kids picking up a lit or not quite put out cigarette off the ground and puffing away on it, or eating the cigarette butts or something like that. There's nothing to throw away when you're vaping and we're outside. So that to me is completely stupid. And the bars and stuff like that, a lot of places that can ban things anyways are a public or a privately owned establishment. They can ban anything they want. They could ban this hat if they wanted to. I mean, I've been to a lot of clubs that have dress codes. You can't wear flat-brimmed hats. You can't wear white wife beaters. I mean, they can ban anything they want. So it's not just something against electronic cigarettes. But a lot of smokers, not every smoker, but a lot of smokers complain that we can vape inside a bar and they can't smoke inside a bar. Okay, guys, vaping is a choice. If you smoke now, don't complain to me because I made the choice to vape. Me or anybody else who vapes is not stopping you from going and picking one of these up and being able to have the freedom to vape or smoke, as you would like to say, in the bar. I mean, that's just not a valid argument to me. And I say, well, why don't you go get one? They say, well, if I'm going to smoke, I'm going to do the real thing. Okay, well, that's your choice. And more power to you. Fine. My choice is to vape. And it just so happens that it's not harmful to anybody around me, and I can use it inside. Do I go outside sometimes? Yeah, I still go outside once in a while. But I'm also a respectful vapor. Guys, I don't go into restaurants, whether they're banned or not, when people are eating and just start chiefing away on this thing. I don't do it. I don't want to cause an issue with surrounding people. I mean, I know these are getting more popular as we go along here, but there's still a lot of people out there who have no idea what an electronic cigarette is. So why would I go into a restaurant and just cause a big scene when people are trying to enjoy their dinner? I'm pretty sure you can handle sitting down, having dinner, without having to vape. I also don't go vape in Walmart or Tops or any establishment where you've never been able to smoke in. Because they're going to regulate where and when we can use our electronic cigarettes. And the more that we want to be jerks about it, or the more you just want to abuse the purpose because there is no rules or regulations right now, and just go out and vape wherever you feel necessary, or you think you're cool because you can walk through Walmart vaping away, then it's just going to get insane when it comes to the regulations when they do regulate. Because that is going to happen. It is going to be regulated one way or another. But the more we're jerks about it, the more they're going to be jerks back, guys. So just remember that, have just a little bit of respect when it comes to vaping, and do it at the house. If the bar allows you to vape at the bar late at night when everybody's out drinking and stuff, cool. But during dinner hours, during lunch hours, if the place is packed up, just step outside. I mean, you used to do it all the time when you were smoking. It's really not that big of a deal. Just have a little common courtesy. That's all I'm asking on that subject. But also, in turn, if it bothers you and I'm around, I will do something about it. I'll move away or I'll go outside. I don't have a problem with it. But don't cause a stir and complain that I can vape indoors and you have to go outside to smoke. Vaping is a choice that I made. It's free for anybody else to make as well. So you can quit smoking, you can have your vape, or you could do both. Maybe you just want to use it inside. So do that. But it's not a valid argument for you to say it's not fair, because it's your choice to be made. Still vaping away on my Miraxis Mod clone. I love this thing. Just got to put some more juice in it right now. This thing is working great ever since the time that I got it. Flavor's there. So great. Next on the agenda, what's new at Queen City Vapor? Queen City Vapor, if you guys have not seen my previous videos, there's a sign. I did that again. There's a sign here. This is temporary. I just had to have something for the store. The back here behind me is going to have a nice big banner for the store. That's my local store, guys. I fill in down there Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. In my segments here, chilling at the man cave, I always try to do like an update of like what's new at Queen City Vapor. So what's new at Queen City Vapor right now? Our newest flavor just came in. It's a wild cherry. The way it's going to be presented at the store, we're going to have a little test bottle or a tester and probably like a 50 ml bottle. What we're going to do, we're going to part this out only in 5 milliliter bottles. So again, guys, those are $3.99. Stop into the store, try it out. This is our way of introducing new flavors, guys. We're going to sell it. We're going to see how well it does. If you guys come in, you really enjoy it, let us know. Give us your opinions. And if it gets bought up right away and we get positive reviews on it, then we're going to keep it in the store. That's going to be our way of introducing new flavors. We're going to try to do, like I said, 1 or 2 each month. So we're going to have it set up the exact same way. We're going to have a tester in the store. You guys can come in, try out the flavor. We're going to part it out in 5 ml bottles. Also, new Pro Tanks, guys, for all you Pro Tank lovers out there who've been trying to get to the store. I know we've been out of them for a little while. But the new Pro Tank V2s, are in. We got the mini versions, and we also got the full-size version if you guys wanted to have like a bigger tank. So those are also in as well. So if you guys are around the area, stop in at Queen City Vapor, check out our new stuff, try out our new flavor. Thanks a lot, guys, for your local support. We'll be down there whenever you guys need us or ask questions here or see me down at the store. What I'm going to leave you guys with on my outro, I wanted to let you know a little bit about me and my story when it comes to quitting smoking and vaping. I smoked for 15 years. I started smoking when I was about 15, 16 years old and smoked until just last year, until I'm about 30. Right before I was 30 is when I quit. This is the reason why I quit here. This is my Tough Mudder 2013 finisher shirt. For you guys who don't know what Tough Mudder is, it's one of the toughest events on the planet. It is a 12-mile run with British military force obstacles all in between. We had to go through the water, we had to go through mud, we had to crawl under barbed wire, we had to jump in an ice bath, like water. It was like 30 degrees, just filled up with ice. Guys, it was one of the toughest things I've ever put myself through. That was my motivation, and my kids were my motivation to quit smoking. Could I have done that smoking cigarettes? No way in hell. No way. That was one of the hardest things I've ever put myself through. I'm glad I did it. I'm glad I finished. It was one of the best things I could have ever done. If you guys want to challenge yourself, or you need some motivation and you want to quit smoking and you want to do one of the toughest things on the planet, go to toughmudder.com and check that out, and you'll see what I went through. And I tell you what, finishing that off just makes you feel great. And then just quitting smoking and knowing that quitting smoking had me accomplish something like this is great. It was a great confidence booster. It made me feel a lot better. I'm so glad that I'm off of cigarettes. Guys, I feel great going to vaping. I can use it indoors. It's safer around my kids. I haven't touched a cigarette in almost a year now. When I first quit, I quit for probably a good 3 months straight, and I was having an issue with the device I was using at the time. And I was out disc golfing and bummed a cigarette and took like 2-3 drags of it and just got rid of it. It's like, this is terrible. If you go like a week or two without smoking, you're going to notice that your smell is going to come back, your taste is going to come back. It's going to be a lot more, and the cigarette smell and taste is really going to start to bother you. Because if you want to quit smoking, this is going to work for you. It'll definitely work for you. You get the same experience, you get a nice vape, you get your nicotine, and the more times that the sooner you quit smoking, guys, the sooner you start improving your lungs. I smoked for 15 years. I was just recently in the hospital a while ago getting some things checked out, had x-rays and stuff done on my lungs, completely clear. The doctor couldn't believe that I even smoked for 15 years. He told me there's nothing in there. So my lungs are at 100%. They're healed back up. My damage that I've done to my lungs throughout that time is gone. So I'll never go back to smoking. I'm hoping my channel, my opinions, my views, maybe you found some helpful information here, guys, will help some fellow vapors or smokers right now to get some more information on vaping, what it's all about, what it's like, how it's helped me. So I hope you guys found this helpful. I'm going to try to do chilling at the man cave maybe once a week, maybe once every 2 weeks. It depends on how much information, kind of comes around. Upcoming videos real quick, I got like seven flavors that I got to go through for Queen City Vapors. I got a review to do for Fusion Vapor as well on their e-liquid. And we got to get the wall done. And the website should be up soon for Queen City Vapor as well. Well, anyways, guys, thanks a lot. Please like my video, subscribe to my channel. I'm getting a lot of views. It's great, guys. I really appreciate the support. I hope I'm helping you guys out. Subscribe to the channel, guys. The more subscribers I get, the more I feel I'm helping the vaping community. So thanks a lot, guys. Thanks again for checking out Man Cave Vapes.